기자입니다. 네, 저 여기 있습니다. 네, 근데 제가 처음 이 영화를 보면서 저런 기자가 되고 싶다. 그렇게 그리고 저렇게 남자한테 휘둘리는 삶을 살면 안 되겠다라는 생각을 했던 것 같아요. 근데 이게 사실 그 직업권에 대해서 굉장히 디테일하게 다루는 것도 재미난 요소였지만 여성의 주체적인 삶을 다룬다는 점에서 또 굉장히 큰 반향을 일으켰던 작품인데 이게 20년 만에 돌아오면서 이 어떤 메시지를 줄 수 있을지 배우님들도 굉장히 고민 많으셨을 것 같아요. 어떤 메시지를 이렇게 담아서 연기를 하셨는지 궁금합니다.
정말 주체적 삶을 느꼈는데 어떤 메시지 고민하셨는지?
So I remember as a younger woman when I was watched the first film, I not only thought and looked at Andy and thought, I want to be a journalist like that, but also I think it taught me never let men dictate the choices you make in life as well. And so I feel like, not only was it an incredibly entertaining movie that really dives into the world of professionalism for women, but I think it was really iconic in the sense that it showed us very driven women who wanted to and decided to take initiative of their own lives. And so after 2 decades have passed since then, I'm sure that both of you thought a lot about what kind of message can we convey this time around. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
앤부터 한번 들어볼까요?
I'm so cool you followed your dream and congratulations on being a journalist. I agree with you. I think that the world is changing. I think there's a lot more freedom available. It's not easy. You gotta fight for it. You gotta work for it. And I think that economic freedom is something that I really wish for every type of person, especially people that have historically been denied access to it. In terms of how it manifests itself in this film, Andy Sachs has paid for every bill that's come her way her entire adult life. I think that her attitude about all that stuff is, if the right person comes along, wouldn't that be fun? But I'm the right person for me, so I'm gonna have a great time regardless.
지금 뭐 화가 나오고 있어요. 메릴 스트립에 대한 메시지에 대한 이야기 들어볼까요?
Meryl, how about you? Some of the messages that you thought of wanting to convey with the second film?
I don't want to be in any way disrespectful of the question, because I respect your interest in that idea, but I am so loath to put out the idea of like a chyron at the bottom of the television screen that says, this is the message of the movie.
Of the Devil Wears Prada 2.
Of the Devil Wears Prada 2. I think that everyone will take their own message from it, and I do recognize that young women especially took some courage from Andy's story in the first film. But I think, there was in the first film the idea that a woman can be a really mean boss, too, that it's not gendered, and I'm less interested in making a statement about what the film is about, but to say, come to it looking for fun, looking for the underpinnings of some very serious issues that we are confronting today, but also just to take from it what you want. Everybody in the family will have a different idea about it, but I think it's something that people will, just as with the first one, watch for years, because it's great.
And just thinking about something you said earlier in the conversation, I think it's really wonderful that the first film created a response for you, or a message for you that you should pursue your dreams and go out and build a life for yourself. But you were saying that men were also coming up to you saying, oh my gosh, I felt like finally a character where I understood the stakes, the responsibility on it was so enormous. So those are two very different perspectives on the same film. So I think that's wonderful, and maybe the film can take all of those perspectives, and maybe you'll tell us what the message is.
다양한 메시지와 재미를 주기 위해서 또 고민이 많으셨으리라 믿습니다. 또 질문 있으시겠는데